Hi, folks, and welcome to ROTV, Rot TV Weekend News Update. Let's get this started. So, this week we've been talking already about the protests that were happening in Epping because of an asylum seeker assaulting a schoolgirl. Well, my thoughts on this. What are my thoughts on this? We know my thoughts on this. It's to be expected, and this is going to keep continuing if the two-tier system is going to proliferate within English society. This is only going to get worse and worse. And for the media to be labeling people far right for being concerned about such things, at this point we know the game. We know what's happening. If you know about the Kalergi Plan and the Great Reset and all this kind of stuff, then, you are a little bit more clued up about this kind of stuff. But what's most despicable about this event, in my eyes, I think, would be the fact that the police actually ferried in the leftists, the Socialist Worker Party. They actually ferried them in to this protest the other day to, as I said in the previous video, to create their narrative, to deliberately entice violence and incitement to violence. I guess you can only be British to get prosecuted for that now. You can only be a normal working class person, should I say, rather than a crown servant or someone that came over on a rubber boat. They're important. They're more important now. That's what we can take from all of this. Another update about this protest is it's happening again right now as we speak. There are people outside the Bell Hotel in Epping again tonight. There are several live streams happening on YouTube at the moment, so hopefully they're still going on when you click away from this video. Perhaps you can go and check them out. Let's move on to the next topic. So apparently some cast member of a play going on at the Royal Opera House in Covent Garden has unfurled a flag during their curtain call as a political stunt. Can anyone guess what flag it was? I'll give you one guess. That's right, you got it. We all know it. We're all sick and tired of it. But yeah. So, I would hope that this person would get arrested for Palestine action, seeing as it's illegal now. But because this is a person who acts at the Royal Opera House, I very much doubt that they will. Also, the news article I read about earlier said that the person couldn't be identified. How can you not identify someone that's standing at the front of a stage that's in a cast with the cast members written down on paper? Come on. Stop blowing my foghorn. Stop yanking my chain. Do you know what I mean? There must be so many unaware people in this country for them to think that they can get away with doing this stuff. It actually does completely boggle my mind. It really, really does. The next subject. So it's come out that thousands of Afghans were moved to the UK under a relocation scheme, thanks to what was supposed to be allies from the Afghan war, i.e. the Afghan National Police and stuff. The allies, the good people, were supposed to be given spots over here, but they've just moved in anyone they want. And apparently 19,000 Afghans have been moved in. You can probably imagine that it's more than that. We all probably know it's more than that. And, well, looks like we've got a nice contingent of Taliban to deal with in the future as well, which will be interesting, of course. Let's go to the next thing, because I don't really want to this one's really bugging me, so I have to move past this. Yes. So these guys are in court at the moment, deliberating and trying to get away with their bullshit. Apparently the guy said that he was scared that he would lose his life. Well, if it was America, it might be a different story, mate. So you want to be thankful that it's not the US. And he said that he didn't know the people that he was hitting were women. Well, I call Big Billy bullshit on that one because it's obvious. Again, stop trying to fucking use these pathetic excuses. And the thing is, this is another sort of situation where if they don't get punished for this in a just way, which is about 3 years at least, all hell will break loose. You can guarantee that. All hell will break loose. A segue here, a little bit of world news. Unfortunately, there's been major flooding in South Korea, and at the moment of recording this video, 17 people have died. It's probably going to go higher than that. I mean, looking at the devastation there, it's a shame, and I wish them well in this time. Yes. Apparently, and I just think this is a little bit of a PSA, we need to inform the public. Hand washing at hospitals. Apparently only 44% of people wash their hands at hospital toilets. Now, that's pretty grim. Let's try and be a little bit cleaner, shall we? Especially where people are getting seen to medically. Could be good, just an idea. A mild piece of good news today. The police have been halted from being involved in Pride, which is a good thing because they should never have gotten into it in the first place. It's another thing that smacks of the agenda, the hidden agenda that lies under everything else of divide and conquer. Essentially, it always comes down to divide and conquer. Now, this smacks of that because, again, you've got all these cars going around, police cars, at the time, last year and the year before, painted in the rainbow flag colours and stuff like that. It's just unacceptable, and it's disgusting. It is disgusting. Let's face it. So this is a little mild bit of good news that's going to be put to a stop, which is good. But however long that lasts, we shall see. I've always thought, that Pride is, it's what it is. I have nothing against, gay people or whatever. Even trans people. I don't mind. But do we really need a month to do it? The people that have died in wars don't get a month. We don't have Veterans Month. So it's an imbalance there to have a whole month solely focused on this very niche thing. That, again, reeks of agenda, doesn't it? You can smell it. You can smell the agenda. It's like a bag of fucking turds that have been put through your door on fire. It fucking stinks. And smoke is getting everywhere now at this point. And people are tired. Honourable mention to the Great British National Protest that happened, I think yesterday in Dover. A lot of people turned up for that. Good on you, whoever came down. Well done. And I want to see more of that, for sure. And we will see more of it because we are at the tipping point now. And that's just the way she blows. But yeah, good on all those people that went to Dover. And if you haven't checked it out yet, you've got to hear the song from a girl that performed at this protest about Keir Starmer, little rap. It's hilarious. You can find it on YouTube. Just look for the Dover Beach Protest song or something like that. Whack that into YouTube and you shall find it. Okay. I think we're about to wrap up here. The week ahead. Yes, this little section I'm tagged on to sort of predict what's going to happen in the future, i.e. the week ahead. Well, with this double Epping protest and the fact that the vans are I've checked the live streams for today already, and the fact that the vans are out, excuse me, I'll have a sip of coffee. The fact that vans are out already tells me that, they're trying to create a nice bit of media frenzy there. You can see the mainstream media are there today. They weren't so much there the other day, but they're there now. So they're going to be formulating a nice little article about that, and I assume Keir Starmer will come out at some point next week and start laying down the law or whatever he thinks he's doing. I'm pretty sure we've got that to look forward to. More of his beaky bullshit. Twat. Yeah. What else can we expect? There's probably going to be more organic protests at different places in the country, if not a continuation of Epping every day. I know a lot of people there have said that they're not moving until the hotel is shut down, so that's pretty cool and really righteous of them. Well done to everyone that's there right now. God bless you. It's fantastic. The week ahead, what else we got in the US? What we got? I mean, we've got the Epstein files debacle here, and to be honest, all of that is really messing with my head at the moment. They need to sort that out, but we'll probably look into that at another time later down the line, probably next weekend or the weekend after. Thanks, people. This has been Rot TV Weekend News. See you later, folks. Bye bye.